Up to 13th problem is completed. See everyone. So last class exercise 11.2 up to 13th problem is completed. Up to 13th problem is completed. We have to show that perpendicular. Okay, now Cartesian form equation is given. We have to show that perpendicular. Okay, now 13th problem is completed. See everyone. Okay, now 13th problem is completed now. Right. I go through the a small theorem is there. We have to discuss that theorem. After then, we are going to work out the problems. So directly we are going to work out the very simple problems only. The 14, 15, 16, 17. That's enough. Ending of the exercise. So ending of the exercise is completed. What is the small is the concept. Theorem also important. That's why I'm going to explain that concept and theorem also. But angle between the two lines, angle between the two planes, angle and line, plane and line, that is deleted topics. Okay, na? So what we have 10.3 exercise. 10.3 exercise concepts. I will say concepts and problems exercise. I will send videos. Everyone see and we have to work out. Okay, na? So 10.3 for we have to prepare that one also for the objective examination. For the purpose of objective examination is the most important that point also. Okay, we have to discuss the objective problems also. Don't worry about that one. Right, everyone see the shortest distance. What is the skew lines? First, we are going to discuss about the skew lines. Discuss about the skew lines. What is the meaning of two? So distance between the shortest distance between the two lines. Lines are different formations. What are the lines? See, one is parallel lines, one is perpendicular lines, one is intersecting lines. Next, fourth category. First, I will see parallel lines. What is the parallel line? See, what is the distance between the parallel lines? Is the same. So there is no shortest distance between the parallel line. So this is the 3 units mean. This is also 3. This is also 3. This is also 3. So this is also 3. No shortest distance between these three lines. Between these lines. Parallel lines does not have the shortest distance because of all distances are equal. Perpendicular line. Perpendicular lines, we are going to take the perpendicular line. So we are going to draw the shortest distance between the perpendicular lines is not possible to find. So the shortest distance will become as a 0 perpendicular line. So what is the shortest distance will become as a 0 in perpendicular line. The shortest distance will become as a 0. Therefore, there is no, this is the 1 unit, this is the 2 unit, this is the 3 unit distance. But last one is the smallest, is the 0 distance. So 0 distance we cannot consider. Shortest distance is the 0. There is no chance for finding the distance between the shortest distance between the perpendicular line. There is no chance for finding the shortest distance between the parallel line. Reason is all distances are equal, no shortest. Here also 1 we have the 2 we have the distance, 3 we have the distance, and along that one 3 have the distance, and the shortest distance is the 0. 0 is we are not going to consider. Here also fail. Next, intersecting. Two lines are intersecting. Here is the one distance, 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 here is the one distance. Last one is the 0 is the distance. So this is not a shortest, 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 this is not a shortest. 0 is the shortest. Therefore, 0 we are not going to take. Therefore, this is also fail. So what is the skew line seen? The lines neither parallel nor perpendicular nor intersecting. that lines are called skew lines. So skew line C. So now write down skew line C. What is the definition of the skew line C? They will ask for the definition for 1 mark question. The skew line C. The what is that? The lines neither parallel nor intersecting. Parallel means perpendicular also came. Neither parallel nor perpendicular intersecting. Nor intersecting lines or non-intersecting lines are called skew lines. Lines are called skew lines. Sir, how it is drawn that line, sir? That is one more point is how it is we can draw that line, sir. So now I am going to draw the one line. See, this is the one line. See, this is the one line. This is the one more line. And these two lines are not intersecting. One more line. So they are intersecting at infinite point. So I will see. One more line I am going to draw. These two are intersecting at means infinite point. So at infinite point, so these two are intersecting at infinite point. These are not parallel, not intersecting. So therefore not perpendicular. These lines are called skew lines. So one is we have the shortest distance between these two. So we can write the shortest distance. This is the smallest distance between these two. This is the smallest distance. So this is the. So I will draw the one more. Right. See. Now see. Now clearly we can understand. So these are the lines intersecting. We have the shortest distance. This is the shortest distance between the two lines. Okay, na? The two lines are neither parallel nor perpendicular nor intersecting. That lines are called skew lines. So take clear this point is. Next, I go through the theorem. What is the important theorem? Find the shortest distance between the two skew lines. So vector form and Cartesian form, they will ask, but we should be find out the vector form. Next, similarly, we can write the Cartesian form. Right? Everyone write down the theorem. The shortest distance between the short theorem 1. This is also important. That's why I'm going to explain it. Otherwise, I'm directly I will explain the point and I will do the problem. So the shortest distance between two skew lines L1 is equal to R1 is equal to A1 plus lambda into B1 bar. So and L2 is equal to R bar is equal to A2 bar plus lambda into B2 plus mu into B2 bar is vector form. That the shortest distance right now. So shortest distance in the vector form is given that the shortest distance formula is B1 bar cross B2 bar by modulus of B1 bar cross B2 bar dot A2 bar minus A1 bar dot A2 bar minus A1 bar. That is the shortest distance. In vector form equation is given. Cartesian form is given. Then what is the, I will write in the note point. But whatever Cartesian form is asking, they will ask only vector form. Vector form of the shortest distance they will ask in the theorem. If they ask the Cartesian form direct, you should be write down. How I will explain in the last. Okay, na? Right, everyone see. So I will take the proof of this theorem is I will take the two skew lines. All right, first everyone write down the two skew lines. I am going to draw the figure. One line and second line. One line and second line. Right, one line and second line. This is the PQ is the shortest distance. PQ is the shortest distance. So now I will draw the one more. This is the PQ, same point I am taking. This is the S. Angle between these two is theta. I am going to take angle between these two is the theta. You should be draw this one. First, what is the points is given? You should be write down. Let PQ be the shortest distance between the two skew lines. L1 is equal to R bar is equal to A1 bar plus lambda into B1 bar, and L2 is equal to R bar is equal to A2 bar plus mu into B2 bar. So that is right down. So next one, shortest distance I will mention. So PQ is the shortest distance. Small, that is some internet problem is there. It is indicating. So anyone who have the problem is, it can be right. Here is, this is the line L1 is equal to 0. This is the line L2 is equal to 0. Here is the A bar vector passing through the point. This is the A2 bar vector. This is the A2 bar vector. B1, B2 is the direction ratios. Lambda into B1 is the direction ratios. B2 is the direction ratios. Right, first I am going to take, here is, I am going to represent the one triangle is there. In this triangle, first I am going to represent the cos theta in the right angle triangle. Okay, now small internet problem is arising. Everyone, right. So see from the right angle triangle, I will find the cos theta. What is the cos theta? We can see from right angle triangle. What is the SQT? So from that one, what is the cos theta value? Write down everyone. Cos theta is equal to adjacent side SQ distance by ST distance. Okay, na? Adjacent side. So cos theta value I will write. So what is the cos theta is? Opposite side is the SQ, adjacent side is the PQ, by hypotenuse is the ST. So now cos theta is equal to this value. I will represent. So I represent the cos theta value. Let it be equation number 1. Okay, na? Next. Next point is, everyone see, P is the point perpendicular to L2, and PQ is perpendicular to L1 and L2 also. You should be write down PQ is perpendicular to L1, and PQ is also perpendicular to L2 also, L2 line also. Right. Next, everyone see the next concept is, everyone. Up to this point is clear, everyone. So shortest distance I will take the TQ line, one more point. So T is the passing through the point A bar. So the line is passing through the point is the A bar, and parallel to the B bar, that is the parallel, DS is the parallel passing through the A bar, and S passing through the point is the A2 bar. This line is passing through the point A. I will draw the one more line TQ. So that is the parallel to PQ. Two lines are parallel, they are different in only constant. Two lines are parallel, they are different in only constant. Right. Here is PQ is perpendicular to L1 and PQ is perpendicular to L2 means what is the direction? What is the direction is required? So PQ is perpendicular to L1 line. So and the L2 line, PQ is perpendicular to L1 line, L2 line means cross product. What is the direction of this one is cross product? Perpendicular to L1 and perpendicular to L2 means cross product. Because of it is PQ is coincide with the y-axis, therefore cross product. What is the direction? What is the direction for this one is n cap is required. So n cap is required. So that is equal to n cap is giving the direction of PQ. So now we can be write down. So n cap is equal to B1 bar cross B2 bar by direction ratios. B1 bar cross B2 bar. So cross product we can apply for the direction ratios not passing through the point. Cross product. So we can write down here is, so PQ is perpendicular to L1, PQ is perpendicular to L2. Immediately you should be write down direction n cap is equal to B1 cross B2 bar by modulus of B1 bar cross B2 bar. The direction also completed. So n cap I will write here only. See here. N cap is equal to B1 bar cross B2 bar by modulus of B1 bar cross B2 bar. So for only direction ratios we write they give the direction, but that is a unit vector. N cap is indicating the direction of the PQ. It is upside, it is the downside, it is inside, outside, it is indicating the direction. If we get the positive means it is outside. If we get the negative means inside. So next what they are going to give is PQ and TQ are both are parallel. See, PQ and TQ are both are parallel. TQ and PQ are both are parallel. Parallel means they are different in only some constant. Therefore, PQ bar is equal to, I am writing, PQ bar is equal to some constant into a unit vector. They are different in only constant into unit vector, multiplication unit vector, no change. So PQ bar is equal to D into N cap. D is the where D is equal to scalar, where D is a scalar, right? D is a scalar. N cap means write down everyone. So N cap means write down basic that one. N cap is I am going to represent. N cap is represent everyone. So next, everyone see. Already we have the equation 1. Now by the vector method, we can apply the cos theta formula. Na? By the vector method, we can apply the cos theta. Theta is including the, so TS and TQ. TQ is the same PQ only because of they are different in only some constant. Therefore, apply the vector formation of the cos theta. Cos theta is equal to, this is a mod ST cross PQ by modulus of ST modulus of PQ. Modulus of PQ. Cos theta, place write down the cos theta value and simplify, we get the shortest distance. Cos theta, place write down the cos theta value and simplify, we get the required answer. And simplify, we get the required answer. And simplify, we get the required answer, everyone. Simplify, you get the, immediately I will write here only, see. Here I will write. Okay, the noting is completed. All right, see everyone. Here is I am writing. So cos theta is equal to, I will write cos theta, cos theta is equal to ST dot PQ by modulus of ST into modulus of PQ, right? From equation 1, What is the from equation 1? What is the cos theta value? Write down. Cos theta is equal to modulus of TQ. TQ means it is equal to PQ only. It is equal to PQ only. So TQ should be write down modulus of P. Now write down cos theta places. Write down what is the cos theta is the TQ means PQ by modulus of ST is equal to ST is the A2 minus A1. A2 minus A1 STC. ST is OS minus 14 A2 minus A1 or A1 minus A2 anyone write down. So into PQ bar is what is the vector? D into N cap by modulus of ST into modulus of PQ, modulus of PQ, modulus of ST, modulus of ST, modulus of ST is cancelled. Modulus of ST is cancelled. Now see, PQ is equal to modulus of PQ. Modulus of PQ is equal to, so A2 minus A1 into dot D into N cap means B1 bar cross B2 bar by modulus of B1 bar cross B2 bar by modulus of PQ, modulus of D into N cap, modulus of D into N cap, PQ value. Right now simplify everyone. So this is distance between PQ is, so that is equal to A2 minus A1 dot D is a scalar, B1 cross B2 bar by modulus of B1 bar cross B2 bar by modulus of D is the same D. Modulus of N cap is 1. DD is cancelled. Therefore, PQ distance between the shortest distance PQ is equal to shortest distance PQ is equal to modulus of PQ is equal to B1 bar cross B2 bar by modulus of B1 bar cross B2 bar dot A2 minus A1. It obeys the commutative law. You should be write down in modulus. Obey the commutative law. You should write down in modulus. Shortest distance. Everyone see shortest. I will write shortest distance PQ. Modulus of PQ is equal to, so B1 cross B2 by modulus of B1 bar cross B2 bar dot A2 minus A1 bar. So this is the shortest distance in vector form. You should be represent. Once again, I will explain small concept, but once again, I am going to explain this concept. Everyone see. So noting is completed means once again I am going to explain shortest distance. Everyone see. Once again I am going to explain. Theorem is small difficulty, but once again I am going to explain. Fast, everyone noting. Right, everyone see. Once again I am going to explain. So shortest distance between these Q lines, PQ is the shortest distance. So this is the one line. This is the S. It is passing through the point A2 bar. This is the T passing through the point is the A1 bar. This is the TQ, same line. I am going to write. So the angle between these two is the theta. Right, everyone? PQ is the shortest distance. PQ is the shortest distance. Now we are going to find by the right angle triangle cos theta is equal to opposite adjacent side is the TQ. Adjacent side is the TQ means same. That is the PQ modulus of PQ by because of they are different in only constant by modulus of ST. Modulus of ST. Next. PQ is equal to, PQ is a perpendicular to L1 and L2. PQ is perpendicular to L1 and L2. So PQ is perpendicular to L1 and L2. L2 DRC the L2 DRC the B2 bar, L1 DRC the B1 bar. Therefore, what is the direction of PQ? Therefore, direction of PQ is the N cap, that is equal to B1 bar cross B2 bar by modulus of B1 cross B2 bar. Okay, the direction is completed. So TQ and PQ both are same. So PQ will become as a, they are different in only constant. D is this constant into N cap. We can write means no loss. N cap value is the 1 unit, one direction. What is the direction of PQ is D into scalar into direction we can write. So modulus value is always 1. So next PQ representing, after then apply this. This is the one vector, this is the one vector. Therefore cos theta formula is applied. Cos theta is equal to this vector is equal to PQ. Therefore ST cross PQ by modulus of ST into modulus of PQ. Right now write down cos theta value modulus of PQ by modulus of PQ by modulus of ST is equal to ST. ST means these two vector is the A2 bar minus A1 bar. The cross PQ bar is already we know that PQ bar is the D into N cap by modulus of ST into modulus of PQ means D into N cap. ST is cancelled. Modulus of PQ is equal to A2 minus A1. So this D and this D is cancelled. Dot B means the N cap means B1 cross B2 bar by modulus of B1 bar cross B2 bar. That is the required direction. Now it is clear. Very simple, but some small we have to be concentration on that part. Right. I go through the exercise problems. Cartesian form. So Cartesian form, write down everyone note. Cartesian form, shortest distance between the lines, that lines are in the Cartesian form, between the lines are in Cartesian form, lines are in the Cartesian form. Then how can you find the shortest distance is? Now the given lines, write down everyone. So L1 line is x minus x1 by A1, y minus y1 by B1, and z minus z1 by C1. L2 line is so x minus x2 by A2, y minus y2 by B2, and z minus z2 by C2. Right now, how can you find the Cartesian form of the shortest distance formula? So it can be see shortest distance formula directly write down in the examination also. If they ask, write down conclusion should be write down. So what is the x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, z2 minus z1. Next drs a1 b1 c1 and a2 b2 c2. A2, B2, C2. This is the shortest distance we are going to find by modulus, by shortest distance, by now this value can be square root of determinant value should be C. Square root of determinant value C. Close this row and column. So now we can get A1, B2 minus, close this row and this column B1 C2 minus B2 C1 whole square. Second one come, all are plus only write down. Second one close A1 C2 minus A2 C1 whole square. Third one write down, close this one A1 B2 minus A2 B1 whole square. This is the formula for finding the shortest distance. So determinant by this value right now. So this is the formula for shortest. It should be remembered. No need to prove in the examination. Just we have to remember that one. If you want proof means Cartesian form in that one direction ratios we can write and simplify, it will take more time. No need, they can't ask only vector form only. Cartesian form is the more time it will take, that's why they can't ask. Okay, na? Right. I go through the 14th problem and 14th, 15th, 16th, 7th. I will explain the first 14th problem and 15th is the last we can discuss because of Cartesian form. 14 I will explain, 17 I explain. You work out the that is the 16th as a homework. Right, everyone see the no means 14, 16 is the same model. I will explain 17, we can do that too. So see the 17 problem, first one. If you do means 14, 16, I will leave it. All right, 17 problem, see. Find the shortest distance. Find the shortest distance between the lines. Between the lines. What is the, in the vector form? In vector, whose vector forms? That lines are in the vector form, not Cartesian form. Vector form lines is given. R bar is equal to 1 minus t into I plus t minus 2 into j. Right. Next one is the 3 minus 2t into k. Another line is R bar is equal to s plus 1 into I. 2s minus 1 into j, my 2s plus 1 into k. Right, everyone see. First write down the lines in the correct form. Correct form write down. R bar is equal to a1 plus lambda into, right. First R bar is equal to I minus ti tj minus 2j 3k minus 2tk minus 2tk. Now write down R bar is equal to I minus 2j plus 3k plus t take common. So minus I plus t plus j minus 2k. This is in the form of first equation. It is in the form of R bar is equal to A1 bar plus lambda into B1 bar. It is in the form. One is completed. Second equation take and write down. R bar is equal to Si plus I 2sj minus j minus 2sk minus k. Now write down R bar is equal to I minus j minus k. Take S is common. S is common. I plus 2j minus 2k. Now this is the second equation. It is in the form of R bar is equal to A2 bar plus mu into B2 bar. It is in this form. Right now note down the A1, A2, B1, B2, A1 bar vector, B1 bar vector, note down. First you write down in this form. So 14th already directly will write in this form only. In this form is 14 and 16 also same in this form only given. 17 is not given. I will write in that form. So everyone see, I go through the right. First write down A1 bar, A2 bar, B1, A1 bar. A1 bar is equal to, so I minus 2j plus 3k. Next, B1 bar is equal to, what is the B1 bar is equal to minus I plus j minus 2k. A2 bar write down. A2 bar is equal to, what is the A2 bar? See everyone, I minus j minus k is the A2 bar, and B2 bar is write down, that is equal to I plus 2j minus 2k. Now apply the shortest distance formula. Direct apply shortest distance formula. shortest distance is equal to formula is B1 bar cross B2 bar by its modulus value dot A2 bar minus A1 bar. Now apply the shortest distance. First to find out the B1 cross B2 bar. B1 cross B2 bar by the IJK method. IJK B1 vector is the -1, 1 minus 2, 1, 2 minus 2. Like find out B1 cross B2 bar is equal to I value right now. I value is I into -2 plus 4, that is the plus 2I minus j into see one time. So minus plus 2 plus 2, that is the 0 minus 2, right? Minus is the plus 2. Sorry, minus is the plus 2 4j minus 4j. Next, k value see -2 minus 1 minus 3k. One time check everyone. So I value is -2 minus is the plus 4, 2i is correct. Minus j plus 2 minus is the plus 2 minus 4j plus 3k, right? Modulus of B1 cross B2 bar, right down. Modulus is the square root of I component square, j component square, and k component square. That is equal to square root of 4 plus 16 plus 9. That is the root 29. Simply write down root 29. Okay, now right, substitute in that one, we get the answer fast. Substitute everyone. Substitute everyone, we get the required answer. A2 minus A1 also write down. A2 bar minus A1 bar. A2 bar minus A1 bar. A2 bar is I minus j minus k. A1 multiply with minus I plus 2j minus 3k. I is cancelled. So this is the j minus 4k. Write down j minus 4k. J minus 4k. Write down. Shortest distance is equal to B1 cross B2 bar is 2i minus 4j minus 3k by its modulus value the root 29 dot j minus 4k. Dot product apply. I dot j dot apply everyone. Shortest distance is equal to I dot I 0. J dot j component is the -4. K component is the +12 by root 29. The answer is 8 by root 29. Check the answer everyone. Same 14 and 16 is the same. I will work out the 15th problem. Everyone check. I will conclude the 15th problem. First we go through the 15th problem. Find the shortest distance between the lines. So 15th problem, everyone go through the 15th problem. Find the shortest distance between the lines. 15th I will conclude. Monday, everyone take the objective notes. Shortest x plus 1 by 7. Y plus 1 by -6, Z plus 1 by 1, and another line is x minus 3 by 1, Y minus 5 by -2, and Z minus 7 by 1. Right. First write down the correct line. X minus of -1 by 7, Y minus of -1 by -6, Z minus of -1 by 1, X minus 3 is correct form, Y minus 5 is the correct form, and Z minus 7 is the correct form. Right. x1, this is the x minus x1 by a1, y minus y1 by b1. So z minus z1 by c1 by the comparison. So x1, y1, z1 is equal to minus 1, minus 1, minus 1. And a1, b1, c1 is equal to 7 minus 6, 1. Right. Now, right, compare x minus x2 by a2, y minus y2 by b2, z minus z2 by c2. Right. By the comparison, x2, y2, z2, x2, z2 is 1 minus 2, 1. So a2, b2, c2, 1 minus 2, 1. Sorry, x2 is minus 3, 3, 5, 3, 5, 7. So 3, 5, 7, 1 minus 2. Direct substitute in that one, we get the answer. Direct formula substitute, shortest distance formula. You should be write down and substitute. So x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, z2 minus z1. Next, a1, b1, c1, a2, b2, c2 by denominator is square root of, what is the square root of? b1, c2, b1, c2 minus b2, c1 whole square less a1, c2 minus a2, c1 whole square less. What is the third one is a1, b2 minus a2, b1 whole square. In that one substitute all points, we get the required answer. We have to complete that one. Right, time is over. So I will conclude everyone. So Monday you can take the objective notes. I will start the derivatives, everyone. I am going to ending the meeting.